There we are.
Hi, Ed Drost here, Stephen Reeker.
Hello, Ed.
How you doing, buddy? And look, we're back. We kind of got the jet lag out of us, and we're back from
Mhm.
Salt Lake City. And Steve's out and about, and I'm down the beach. And
Yep.
we were fortunate enough. We had a great time out there. Met so many wonderful leaders in the company, and it was just a great experience. So, and when you sit down and talk to people, and you look them in the eye, you really know what the type of person you're dealing with.
hmm Yeah, you're right. I mean, to be able to spend time with our founder and his wife, Charity, who they both are amazing in that they have photographic memories, but beyond that, they just really care about people, and
Yeah,
that's not something that you can, totally get just from a video. I mean, that face to face experience of being with them and connecting with them was priceless.
yeah, and it's like over a video, like you said, over this type of a platform. I mean, we are face to face, but
hmm
when you see them and they're in person, you can feel their energy. You feel their
Yep,
heart. You
exactly,
just know there's something special about them.
exactly right.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just going to run through some of the leadership. We got a lot more. We met so many people. We got so many photos, but we're going to put a quick little presentation together here, and starting with the wrong one, but let me go back to the beginning as usual. I got it off here, but okay. But anyway, let's look. Welcome to the Entrepreneurial Movement.
hmm
Uh, Look, it's three. Three's the company. We're a health and wellness company, and I tell you what, we're creating a movement. Right now, you're before the wave. We're all in this process creating. We just went live as a company as of May 22nd.
Yep, Monday was the launch. That's correct.
And you had the launch party. The 23rd, we were, training, learning, finding out about all the leaders and who's involved. So anyway, the company, like I said, is three, and it's we're not really even a company. We are a company, but we're a movement.
Yep.
We're creating something special here, and you get to be part of something special at the beginning, which very seldom happens in life.
That's right.
Well, anyway, the story is three is a global community of entrepreneurs who are driven by purpose, love, and contribution. And the biggest thing I picked up out there, Stephen, is it just seemed like everybody was out. It was just a lot of like community love, people appreciating one another, understanding that really after COVID, our country and the globe needs this. They need something bigger than themselves, like a community,
Yep.
to create something special. There's a lot of people that are depressed, a lot of people that are, need additional income streams, and a variety of other things. Need better health. That's where I was. I knew I gained weight and I needed to get control of my my habits and my health.
Yep. No, you're right about that, and the fact that we've both been involved in other companies, other projects, but the connection that exists in this community, in this group of people, in this movement is truly unique. And for those of us that have been around the block a little bit, we could feel it, we could see it, we were part of it, and we are a part of it, and
Yeah.
that's really exciting to me.
And what I it's like some of the top leaders in the company. They're almost all of them came out of retirement. They really don't have to be doing this.
Correct. They
I mean,
do not.
they were set up. They were fine. They kind of resigned from their other platforms because they saw something special here, and they knew that this was going to be something they feel is big. And I mean, there was close to, what was it? You think 1,200 people there, Stephen?
About 1,200, 1,300 is the number I heard. Yep.
Yeah. And everybody, it was just so much beautiful energy in the room. It was a nice spell. So here's Stephen with Daniel Piku and his wife Charity. And I'll tell you what, it's a great photo, but they're just great people. I mean, they remember my name. I didn't have my name tag on. They just, and I met them the night before. So just the kind of people we met out there. Here's Daniel with Samson. And, like I said, this is a global platform. Samson, he's out of California, but he's building a community. He's got a big community in Hong Kong, in the Southeast Asia. So, you could build this all over the world, which is beautiful. That's our global platform right off the bat,
Yep, that was my first time meeting him. Yep.
Yeah, here I am. I was fortunate enough, right at the end of the day. I mean, we talked to Amy through the day, but I wound up having a nice conversation with her, and I got a nice photo with Amy. And Amy's leading our team. It's the Fierce Life Group, and she's a powerful leader, and I mean, really has so many great ideas on how to. And she's got the systems in place. That's the beautiful part.
Yeah, she's a visionary. She really understands what it takes to leverage time at this point with technology and to really allow people to design the life they want to have while still having the opportunity to build a great business, impact a lot of lives, and create financial and physical freedom.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of it is about time freedom, working around your schedule, whatever your schedule may be. Like Stephen he's out hiking all the time. He's out and about. I'm down the beach here, and getting ready to go out. I was telling Stephen a little earlier, my daughter had some friends here. I had to kind of usher them out to the beach so we could get these lives in, or we wouldn't be able to, you wouldn't be able to hear me right now. But it's good, So this is Stephen and myself and George's wife, and forgive me, but I can't remember her name.
Adrienne Ruiz.
Yeah, Adrienne. Yeah, she was a wonderful lady. But they're in our group, and part of our team. That everybody's working together, and just so they're all so nice. The people who are so wonderful that we met. Here's Stephen, Christine, and
Billy.
The other couple, which again,
Billy and Samuel.
They're from Indonesia. They're growing their business. Like I said, they're growing a global business. This young lady spent 33 hours flying in from Indonesia to be part of this, and she's going to be back over in Hong Kong when we open up Hong Kong. So, there's a lot of people that see the vision here from all over the globe.
That's right. Truly. I mean, we're launched in 14 countries, and Indonesia is one of them. And she's going to
have a big market in Southeast Asia. Very big. They understand this type of platform and they really respond to it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Especially with the products we have, Stephen.
Yes, without a doubt. And our my mentor, yours as well, Christine Peterson is a absolute icon in this profession industry as well. And she has had lots of experience at building international sales teams in her previous 2 companies, and in particular in Asia. And so she gets it. And in fact, unfortunately, the last company that she and I were both with had to close up all their Asian markets, and that was one of the final indicators that it was time to move on. But we are absolutely very strongly in the PAC Asia region, and about 10 or 11 of our countries of the 14 that we're in are in that part of the world. So it's a huge opportunity for anybody that truly understands the opportunity and the benefit, rather, of ground floor and first movers advantage, getting in right at the very, very beginning and laying that groundwork, that foundation for an awesome team, and making such a difference in people's lives in that part of the world.
True. Yeah. And like you said, and everybody was just, so down to earth, good people. Here's myself and Samson. So I had the opportunity to meet Samson. And like I said, we met so many other people. I just kind of threw this presentation together just to, let you know the type of leadership's involved in this company, the people, and every one of these people understand, the platform and how to grow a business in this platform. And here's Stephen and myself with Dr. Daniel Gubler, who is the chief scientist behind all our products, another visionary. He's been in the cellular absorption formulation business for years and years. He understands it. He's the one formulating all these products, and we're the only company in the world that has these type of products. You can't buy them at Walmart. You can't buy them at Walgreens. You can't buy them at Costco. You cannot buy them on Amazon. He has the patented technology for this delivery system, or not one. It's 10 different types of delivery systems.
Exactly. Yep. It truly is disruptive science, and that some people think that's cliche kind of a word, but it is in fact accurate in that this delivery technology is what truly sets these all natural products apart. And they're not all six of our six products aren't in the PDR, the prescriber's digital reference by accident. That's because they are unique. Dr. Kane was able to provide the backup to verify all that. The FDA had to approve all natural ingredients, and yes, we're the only manufacturer of supplements in the nutraceutical space that has all of its products in the PDR. It's not a small thing.
Yeah, no, it's a gigantic, and so quickly. That's the beautiful thing. And
Right.
and the other thing, like Stephen, like he was saying, a lot of companies talk about their ingredients that are in their products.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's not. He said it's not the ingredients. We have, they all have the ingredients. It's the absorption of the ingredients. It's not what you eat or take; it's what you absorb.
Yeah.
And our products are being absorbed into. Like I said, I just know the way I feel and my weight loss I've had in the. I told Stephen, my journey here, and I've told it on a few things, but I'm down to I'm right at 220, like 220.2. So when I started the supplements, I'm down from 247 to 220. So 27 pounds, and I feel like this week, just the way I'm going to be in the teens, somewhere. So
I believe it.
yeah. So way more energy, more clarity. Like the other thing that I find, no cravings.
Right.
Once you start getting the right nutrition into your system, your body's not searching for something.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Whether it's snacks or whatever else.
Yeah.
Same thing with portions. You don't need as much because you're getting more from what you're eating.
Right. So right here. So this is. I had the pleasure to meet on the first night. To meet Daniel Picu myself, and like I said, when you're around them, and to give you a little backstory, that we had there was a couple issues with some photos that I talked to him about, and he went, what's going on with these photos? And within 3 seconds, he was on the phone. He had me explain to the tech guy about these photos.
Mm-hmm.
He got the issue resolved. I mean, he's like on top of things,
He really is. He works tirelessly.
Yeah.
He is absolutely a problem solver, but he's also a true visionary leader, and has brought in more corporate talent, new chief marketing officer, and so many more support people to continue to facilitate growth in a healthy and structured fashion, so that we can continue to operate in as close to a perfect operating state as possible, while continuing to build for the growth that we're experiencing all around the world.
Yeah, and he's built 2 other type of digital platform businesses that he's done very well with. I don't know if he sold them, moved on, but I know he's done well in this space.
Yep. No, he's definitely the right man for the job. We're very, very fortunate to have him.
And last but not least, Stephen met him also. We all both had to. Now we had to. We've had this video on before, but we had the chance to meet Mark Yule, and Mark is a visionary too. And I mean, he's been in the market in the network marketing space only with 3 companies. This is his 3rd company, and he wasn't even going to get involved with another company, but he sees the vision in this company, so he's kind of coming out of retirement. So Mark kind of, like I said, he understands 3. He believes in the company. He understands, and he was in the consulting side of things, and he's going to give us his 5. It's about a 5-minute video on why he believes in 3 and choose 3, and why it's a 5-star in 5 different categories, which he rates. How to pick a good company that's going to last. So we're going to let Mark take it away.
All right.
Because I consulted for the industry, I get the opportunity over my career to have two hats. One corporate hat, where I've been, a corporate consultant, and then I've also been down in the trenches building, just like all of you, for years and years and years. But I know what a good company looks like, and there's a way to really score it. I had this philosophy that you look at the five most important pillars of a company, and you can give it a report card, from 1 star to 5 star. And it really is, and the closer you get to a 25-star company, that's when you've kind of hit gold, if that makes sense. And the first and the most important one is management. It's like, what is the management? Who are they? What do they stand for? And to me, that's companies fall and rise on leadership, period. Now, I've known Daniel Piku longer than any of you guys. So I know him 3 years prior to any of you guys. And honestly, he is probably the smartest guy. I tease him because he's so dang smart. I'm like, I'd love to see you on Jeopardy. I tease him because it's funny through the course of me knowing him, just how because he's got a photographic memory. There's nothing that goes in there. He sorts it in files, and he has to pause sometimes, and he has to sort through his files to remember information. But chances are, Melissa, he probably remembers the exact minute that he met you, time, date stamped in his mind. He says, I met you on such and such date at this hotel. And I see him do that all the time. And I just like, it's funny that, and so, but the thing I love most about Daniel, he's a brilliant businessman. And this is a space that he just absolutely loves and he's passionate about. And I've never seen anybody that was more poised to take on that next level role than Mr. Daniel Piku. And as I've gotten to know all of the individuals over there, we're just very, very fortunate to have this level of leadership and compassion, understanding, and love and commitment. I've never seen anyone work harder than Daniel, ever. I always, I'm telling you, the guy just is a robot in that regard. So I always have to say, slow down a little bit. You don't want to burn yourself out. But his commitment is 5-star. Who he is and what he stands for and his understanding and is absolutely 5-star. And so that's the first thing I look for. That's, if you've got that, then, you can pivot and adjust and do amazing things. Second is product. This is just anybody that knows anything about who we are and what we represent. I don't even need to, it's a 5-star product. No questions about that. So then, you look at timing, and timing means different things to different people. But I always say, look, there is this concept called first mover's advantage. If you get a stock tip early, it can pay huge dividends. And we have that opportunity as well, is to get in at the very beginning. You're the first person on the block to have it. You can go talk to millions of people right now, and no one has ever heard of 3 International.
That's right.
So that is, and again, I don't think that timing will ultimately determine, that you can't go on and make millions, because I've seen some of the biggest players come in 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road. But I'll tell you what, getting in the beginning and getting that early stock tip is special, and it allows you to really get a jump start, especially if you're fairly new at the industry.
Right.
And then you look at compensation structure. And, you want kind of the latest and greatest. The thing I love about our compensation structure is that it really hits both of the best, kind of best of both worlds. One is you have a binary structure that allows you to go infinitely deep. And if you know the concept, this is kind of my specialty. You get security when you build depth. When you can go infinite levels of deep, to track volume, just sales volume, not multi-level volume. That is a powerful way to create security. Your security is in your depth. And then if you happen to be a really good person, if you have the ability to recruit and do it better than other people, it's a personal reward. If you have the ability to bring in more people in the business, we call it the width factor, going wide. You actually, that's where the wealth really comes in. So you get the best of both worlds, unlimited depth, unlimited, width, and you get to marry the two. And so this concept in a plan is the most attractive in the world. It's the one that is, being heralded as the most genius of all plans out there, because it is just fair all the way across the board for everybody. And so I love that element of it. And then, so that's the fourth one, and I give ours a 5-star. So, and then the last one is the company, is their heart right? Is their compassion right? Are they willing to give back to the world and do great things in the world? And if a company is willing to give back, to make a difference in the world and bless lives, I automatically give them a 5-star. I mean, in that regard. And you look at, we checked all the boxes. Management, 5-star, in my opinion. And you guys can take it or leave it, but 2, products, 5-star. 3, timing, 5-star. 4, compensation structure, 5-star. Charity, giving back, making a difference, blessing life, 5 stars. And so I would say, look, this is how I evaluate companies. If I were looking at a company, and that's what leaders look at. So when they're looking at 3 from the outside, these are the 5 things that people are looking at if they're in the know. And if any of those are, and some you might say, well, geez, that's only their product. It's not that great. It's a 2-star. To me, that's enough for me to walk away. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if that helps you or not, but that's how I critique companies. And that's how I've taught. And I've written ebooks about how to choose the correct company. And that's information I can help you, as you go through how to select a good network marketing company. But this is as good as it gets. I've never seen this level of leadership where, honestly, there are hundreds of people that have made 6 figures in this company already, which I have never seen in 35 years. It's exceptional leadership and good people too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Stephen, we're back. Stephen, he was out and about, and now he's resting up. Of course, it's a holiday weekend, but that's the beauty of what we're doing. We can do it from anywhere, right, buddy?
Well, hammock time now. I'll be on the mountain bike in a couple hours. So yeah.
There you go. Yeah. You gotta get it ready to go. But just so look, you got to hear from a guy that has been in the business, in the space for 35 years. We met him up face to face, had a chance to talk with him, and we understand the power behind this. I mean, we're trying to get that through to everybody, but if you really take a good hard look, if you connect with us, talk to us, put your name in, let everybody know that you can find us here at you can go to temovement.com, put your name in. So Steve's going to snooze off. We had, like I said, we took a little break there, buddy, but no, we're at the end. I'm leaving to go with that. But I wanted everybody to know we didn't stop while we were out there, did we?
No, it was.
We thought we were going to. I was telling my one buddy, he goes, "Oh, I thought you were going to do a little more lives." It was so powered packed and connecting with people. We really didn't have that much time to do a lot of social media. I mean, we could have, but it would have took away from meeting people. And I thought it was more important to meet the people. We were
meeting with people. We were doing a lot of strategy sessions and a lot of just laying the foundation for what's going on and
where it's going to go. So we're all excited, and look, that's our little. We're going to wrap it up right now. We had a nice, pretty long session here, but we're going into the weekend. We, like I said, we're making up for a couple of days we didn't really get anything out this week, but we'll be around tomorrow, and then we're gonna have just a little quick Memorial Day, thanking our veterans for what they've done for this country to allow us to be down the beach and enjoy myself right now, or Steven to go out later and do some hiking and just take a little break and relax up in New Jersey. So under the tree.
You got it. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Good stuff, brother. Yes, sir. We'll catch up with you tomorrow, and actually talk to you a little bit later. And thanks for everybody for hanging in there. Sorry if I nodded off a little too relaxed.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, man. Hey, I know what happens when I talk. People nod off, Yeah,
well, when I get horizontal, sometimes it's a little too easy to get relaxed. So, all right. Anyway, that's it. Bye for now, folks. You have an awesome Memorial Day weekend.
Hey, have a great weekend, everybody.
All right. Take care. Bye now.